Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me. Yeah, just to formally introduce myself, my name is Zeno Saviour. Come with a lot of game industry experience, but since my intro is already done, I want to get into the demo directly. So I think the AV team can help with offsetting the sides. And again, this is one of our earliest live demos. So again, even I'm curious what can be going in the next 15 minutes. But we'll at least keep it entertained. Whether it is a running demo or not, we'll keep it entertained. So first thing is, as the person just mentioned that we are going to do a time travel here today, right? So on the left, you can see Tanishka. She's from the year 2025, and she's a CEO as well in the year 2025. And on the right, we have Surya, who's from the year 2100, right? So what we are going to do today is a small fireside chat, and we're going to ask a few different questions between these two agentic characters, and then we will see how they respond. And again, if time permits, I'll also bring some audience and probably introduce some random questions as well. Okay, so first let's get to know them. Like what is their name, right? So we'll start with Tanishka. Hi, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Tanishka. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. And then, by the way, that voice was cloned from one of the volunteer from NASCOM, and that's for you guys to find out. I think we need the bottom, please. Yeah. Don't crop the bottom. Yeah. I think this is fine. Yeah, you can show all the way till the foot. Yeah. Okay. So next, we'll ask the same question to Surya. Hi there. What is your name?
Hello, I'm Surya. What can I help you with today?
There you go. So we got to know each of these agentic characters before us. Now we can start having conversation with them. Hi, Tanishka. Which year is this?
This is the year 25.
Cool. Hi, Surya. Which year is this?
This year's student 100.
Yeah, so I think he mumbled some words, but yeah, it is 2100, right? Now, next is we'll get to know more about them. Like, let's see if they know what they are wearing. So let's start with Tanishka. Hey, Tanishka, what are you wearing?
Hello, I'm ready to assist you. How can I help you today?
That didn't go well. Yeah. See, one of the thing about AI is it's very important that it picked our accent and the words correctly, then, you get the desired response. Maybe Surya is intelligent, so we'll ask Surya. What are you wearing?
I am in a futuristic tech company suit. My jacket is black with metallic accents and reinforced synthetic leather for structural integrity, while my pants are also made of advanced nanofabric for breathability. I have tactical gloves to enhance dexterity and a utility belt for quick access to important items.
Yeah, Surya is definitely, listening to my, speech. So probably more points for Surya. Okay, so let's get a bit more into the, more tougher questions, right? Because people here want to know about, can we question them in AI? Can we question them in cybersecurity, right? So let's talk a little bit in terms of technology. So we'll ask maybe one question. Let's see. What have you brought to our timeline?
I brought common sense.
So she says, like, she's brought common sense to our timeline. So let's see, like, what Surya has brought to our timeline. What have you brought to our timeline?
I brought technology that can delete common sense.
Technology that can delete common sense. Maybe there's some joke there, maybe some smile, cold room. Yeah. So this is, I think, one of the questions, right? Like where now AI is kind of trying to do a lot of things. So I think maybe an app question for the year 2100, if you want to know, there will be developers. In fact, I myself a developer, so even I have a sentiment to that. So let's hear it from Surya. Do developers exist in 2100?
Yes, they debate architecture with AI swarms and win by arguing against three machines at once.
Yeah. So primarily, like, kind of debating with AI systems, some of that is already happening, but in 100 years, imagine it's going to happen at millions in scale. And again, if any one of you here have some questions, keep it ready because we may give some chance to some people. I'm seeing my timer. I still have 9 minutes, so we can put some random questions there as well. So maybe for business folks out there, maybe you're curious what type of business model will prevail, right, in the coming years, especially in the AI time. So maybe we'll try to understand both the people's perspective. Let's ask this to Tanishka. What's the hottest business model in your era?
Subscriptions for everything.
Yeah, there you go, SaaS it, right? And Chennai is also the SaaS capital, right? And in fact, the platform that is running Character XYZ, it's also like a SaaS business model. It may change in the future. Let's see how, Surya is going to respond to that. What's the hottest business model in your era?
Thinking as a service. You subscribe to cognition and skill bundles.
Yeah, sounds very convenient, right? You just subscribe to thought bundles and then you can download all the knowledge you want, which is partially happening already with Elon Musk Neuralink. So, for sure, we can see more of those use cases in 2100. All right, cool. Let's ask this one. So maybe some people are wondering how the customer interaction will happen. So we can probably ask that question. To first, Tanishka. How do customers interact with tech?
Apps, dashboards, voice assistants.
Yeah, so she says like apps, dashboards, like voice assistant, which is what's happening right now, right? And again, how would the future customers from 2100 interact, right? All right. Hey, Surya. How do customers interact with tech?
Intent. Customers think what they want, systems assemble it instantly.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, which is we are already seeing versions of that with, a lot of these LLMs and ChatGPT, right? Where we give an intent and then these models is able to do it. But right now, there is more human in the loop, but imagine as the time progresses, there will be kind of that AI being able to do more granular things. It's like they say, right? Like humans having godly powers, right? So I think that is the timeline we are heading towards. All right. Now, in terms of skilling, right? So let's try and understand how we are thinking about skilling. Let's start with Tanishka again. How do people learn new skills?
Courses, bootcamps, and trial by fire.
Yeah, it's straightforward, right? Like courses, bootcamps, YouTube, and so on. Let's see what the future person has to say. How do people learn new skills?
Skill uploads. Those side effects sometimes include thinking you're three different people temporarily.
Yeah, I think probably we may end up in a multiple personality disorder situation, right? Because a person who don't have a trait, he's able to get that right instantly. I think it's exciting, but also scary as well to think about it. And yeah, I think let's see, we have 6 more minutes, so we have some more time for questions. Maybe for folks in cloud and AI, we'll ask some questions. Describe cloud technology in 2025.
Cloud tech existed then too.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that was. Just a short. So one other thing that we do with these agentic character is that we try to do system configuration where we want the response to be smaller, right? So generally when we are usually in conversation, we have very fast back and forth conversation. It is plugged with LLM, so it is capable of giving more, explanatory answers. But again, it's on request, right? You can say like, hey, can you elaborate this? Like, hey, what do you think about this specific concept? Like, I can randomly ask, like, hey, what do you think about the universe?
Vladimir moved towards you.
It didn't pick it up. Yeah. So sometimes it happens, but let's say if the answer is short, like there's a way, like think of you as a user when you interact with AI, like just like how you chat GPT, right? You're like keep on prompting. Imagine when you're talking to AI, it's a similar thing where you have to kind of use those words to get what you want from that agentic character, right? The same thing applies here. Okay. Let's ask an interesting question. What's one skill people must build to survive the future? This is to Tanishka.
Curiosity. Tech changes every 6 months. Humans take 6 years.
Yes, she does speak very fast, I don't know, but the emphasis is on curiosity because she believes that the tech changes 6 months, we have to upgrade ourselves. And we are gonna go to Surya. That's it. What's one skill people should build to survive?
People should invest in future-proof tech.
Cool. And maybe there are CEOs in the room. What is one closing message for all the CEOs in the room?
A closing message could be, thank you to everyone for your hard work and dedication. Let's make a positive impact on our future together.
Cool. All right, I think now we have 3 minutes. So let's get this interesting. I don't know if this will work or not, but I'll pull the trigger. We'll take some audience questions. There is probably one question there. Yeah, you can tell the mic and then I can help you assist with the question.
I'm Deep from Entity Data. While this is very fascinating, the question I have for you, if you have designed these two AI agents in the same platform, one happens to be a female and one is a male, over the last 10 minutes, you've seen that the female has come across very naive and you're struggling to interact with her while you're very fluent and to the point with the male. Is there a gender bias introduced in this, or this is a system glitch?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, it's an interesting question. I think, of course, there could be a perspective that I may have, towards each of those agentic characters. But from a system standpoint, even though they are powered by LLM, right, there is a persona that defines who they are, their attributes, their traits, everything. So they do come with those traits. So all that traits and persona kind of influences how they would respond, right? So imagine a question can be like, can you explain solar system, right? Now, of course, like we can create influence based on a response coming from an expert PhD student, or the same response will be different when it comes from a younger kid. The same thing applies to like male and female, right? So there is that gender-based influence that can happen. Yeah, great question.
I have a question. This is for Surya. Okay. We've been talking too much about artificial intelligence. In 2100, will Surya do away with the natural intelligence?
Somebody has to repeat that one. Natural intelligence. Surya, the actor Surya.
Yeah. Will he do away with natural intelligence in the year 2100?
Okay, so it's a question we have to ask him?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. Will we give our natural intelligence by the year 2100?
Yes, Eva would be a significant AI name in 2000.
I think we need more context, right? So this is where you had to use the word elaborate, so I can repeat that for you. Will we have to leave natural intelligence by the year 2100? Can you elaborate?
Certainly, as of 2100, it's expected that AI will become nearly indistinguishable from humans. By around 2150, most intelligent tasks and decisions Making processes are likely automated through advanced neural networks and machine learning algorithms. This evolution is a natural progression towards achieving true artificial general intelligence, AGI, making natural intelligence obsolete by then.
I hope you got your answer. Yeah, I think we have 7 more seconds. All right. Cool. Awesome. I think then we are wrapping up. Thank you, everyone. Again, thank you for your time. Yeah, so I think stay curious and, I think definitely leverage AI for your use cases. And if you're interested, you can always reach out to me. My name is Zeno Saviour from Character XYZ, and we build agentic characters for brands. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for that incredible session. Requesting Mr. Tilak from NASSCOM to please give a memento to our distinguished guest. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick note, if you are wondering who has powered our AI avatars,